All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, the 10th of October, set today by Fed, Dave Gorman. Yeah, I think I've found him tricky in the past, but first let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, hot and cold are archaically in conveyance. Well, the answer was handcart. Hot H and is and, cold is C, and an archaic way of saying R would be art, and a handcart is a conveyance. And unfortunately, I had the wrong number of dashes, as Greeting Card Boy pointed out. Sorry about that. Anyway, well done to everyone who got that one. Today, I'm giving you a very long one for the weekend. Pat's rejected twice in rambling Vader-esque note. 14 letters. Pat's rejected twice in rambling Vader-esque note. Third letter is M and the 10th letter is U. All right, let's see what Fed has. First of the states to restrict new pubs. Oh, well, restricting new, I think, means something is going to go around N for new. Oh, I was thinking about states could be avers, and then I thought about the N and making taverns. So it's the first letter of the word the, then avers restricting N, and you get taverns. All right, that's not a bad start. Unfortunately, I see a cross reference here. So I think we're going to have to solve 16. Anyway, understood 16 across broadcast. Who is 16 across 7 letters? It is. So I think we have to anagram 16 across after removing NI for Northern Ireland. And it's going to mean understood. Well, I'm wondering about taken, like taken in or taken as read. Or could it be tacit? Tacit, no. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll come back to it. He scored 6 with just 1 dropped. Ooh, I'm wondering he scored, because 6 I'm thinking might be VI. Then maybe a word for just, which could be in the sense of only, or it could be fair, with an I for 1 dropped out of it. But who would be he scored? Um, yeah, I'm wondering about like scoring with a blade or no, how about, oh, here's a long one for 4 letters. Bloody hell, gross national product taking just seconds to bounce back. Ah, yeah, I mean, bouncing back could be a reversal, and taking just seconds might be taking only. Oh, yeah, it's the second letters of, well, gross national product. Yeah, rara. Oh, and then, no, I'm confused. I thought we were going to take the second letters out of gross national product. No, no. So we start with product and work backwards. National gross hell, and that's going to give us rare, as in a bloody steak. All right, we have 15 letters. Hint to cut some habit at the beach. Oh, well, habit can mean costume, so I think it might be some kind of swimsuit. Uh, Yeah, but I don't know what that's going to be. All right, let's try not many working early to late, say. No. Model cakes good in real life. Model can be sit or pose. Model T. I think maybe real life is the definition. I don't know what that would be though. Uh, Prisoner appearing in twisted feature film. Well, prisoner can be con or lag. Yeah, but then that's going to appear inside some two-letter. Well, E.T. is a very common feature film. Maybe T, we reverse it. TE goes around something for a prisoner. No. Oh, and here's a cross reference of 14. No. Shopping center advertising in street outside. Most people ignore it. Yeah, I think that might be the definition at the end, but it's very cryptic. Most people ignore it. Amber light, maybe? Yeah, sort of like that, but oh, street outside, yeah, might be ST outside of advertising, could be ad, a shopping center, a mall. Oh, maybe, yeah, if street goes outside, could it be S, mall for small? Most people ignore it. Like small, oh, what's the phrase? That's small something or other, like trivial. So I think we're going to have maybe the T and then something for advertising. Let me pause and sip my coffee. Of course, most people ignore the small print. That was a good sip of coffee, came to me immediately. Oh, but what? Oh, advertising is PR, and in is literally in with ST outside. All right. Could this be? Oh, how about swimming? Yeah, I like swimming costume. Yes, think. Yeah. I like this kind of clue where you have to read the answer almost as a cryptic clue in itself. So if the letters of costume are swimming, then you would get cut some. So a hint to cut some might be swimming costume, and it's something you wear at the beach. Oh, all right, that should be very helpful, I think. All right, here's the 14 that's cross-referenced above. Pay attention, nothing's holding French and Saunders' finale back. All right, that sounds like wordplay in the second half. So I think pay attention is the definition. Ooh, and I think something for nothing, oh, which might be, yes, I'm just thinking about nil might be nothing and it's turned backwards. So then listen came. There is Saunders finale is the S, and in French, French and is A-E-T. That goes inside of nil and all of it is turned around. Ooh, so now listen to follow story. I think listen here is doing the duty of a homophone indicator. To follow might be to tail, A-I-L, but that sounds like T-A-L-E. Maybe this is tacit. Let me put it in and then let's look at 16. Jump ahead. Oh, we do have a C. So if I'm right, this is going to be an anagram. Yeah, I was just thinking of tacit plus NI would make Titanic. So film about hot American singer making a comeback. Film is the definition. About is circa. Hot, and we're reading all of this backwards, making a comeback. In is hot. American is A. And a singer, I thought it was going to be Tina Turner, but no, it's a bird, a tit, therefore a singer. All right. Okay, so here's he scored 6. Oh, maybe the one dropped doesn't mean remove the I from it, but drop it down. Yeah, sort of like that. He scored, of course. He was a composer, Vivaldi, and just is valid with the I dropped. All right. Well, model might be a cover star. Oh no, cover girl, maybe. Let's see if I can make that. Cakes. Oh, well, good is G and in real life. I like seeing some of the text speak or, I suppose, internet abbreviations. You do wonder, are they going to last? But why not? I think it's better than seeing stuff from the 1940s or 50s that no one uses anymore. All right, so then cakes. Why is cakes cover? That I don't get. Yeah, I'm completely baffled by that one. So we'll check at 15 squared at the end. All right, let's head over to the right-hand side. Throughout Los Angeles hills, ants ultimately stripped ground. Okay. Maybe the definition is throughout. And it's something like all, not all through the night, all around my hat, all over the world, or it could be, no, I think the ground is going to be the anagram indicator. And I think it's going, let's see, Los Angeles could be part of the definition, but I think that's fodder, LA, hills, ants minus its last letter. Oh, that's not going to be enough letters. We need 15. Yeah, maybe it is Los Angeles. But that seems, yeah. If it's not all, no, don't see it. Clairvoyance lie that collapses assuming recording caught. Oh, I think it might be a clairvoyant. Yeah, psychic. Is there like a oh, clairvoyant could be the person, but it could also be the adjective. Telepathic. Let me put it in and see. I was thinking the recording might be an LP, but no, it's tape, I think. Um, lie that collapses, assuming. Oh, assuming can be if, but I was wondering if it's just going to go around. What's the lie? Oh, we do actually have LIE. Oh, I think we have. Do we have lie that? Yeah, I'm not sure what the fodder is, but I'm fairly confident that's the right answer. I'm going to be lazy and leave it to 15 squared to explain that one to me, but it does seem right. All right, here's the continuation of the ellipses. Name provided on stage quicker. Here I'm wondering if provided could be if. And I was wondering about, I was thinking jiffier, but now I'm thinking name is N, then provided if, and I think a stage might be a tier, and niftier would be quicker. All right, ruin sex and essentially what's left of marriage. Well, I'm wondering of marriage, could it be marital? But I don't know why it would be marital. That's funny having an M at the end of 5 across. Although I'm wondering now if 5 across could be minimum, not many. But then I don't know. Oh, yeah, but then I'm also wondering about optimum. Let me try 10 across. Well, prisoner could be a lifer. So appearing in twisted feature film. Oh, yeah, twisted is a reversal indicator, and then it's a hidden clue starting with the L in film and reading backwards. All right, so ruin. Omar would be ruin, as sex, of course, is the old thing of being it. And essentially, oh, I think the inner letter of what's would be an A, and then left is that L at the end. All right, could the optimum number to me is like just right. I don't know if it means not many, but working, could that be op? Well, a work is an opus. Oh, and then I was thinking 5 down was going to be all. Is there some other word? Not many working. But then what would the early to late? Oh, oh, this is a great clue. I'm putting a tick beside this one. Working can be an anagram indicator, and an anagram of not many is an antonym, and early and late are antonyms, words with opposite meaning. All right, so this has to be all. It's not the all fur and no knickers. All creatures great and small. No. Ooh, let's try 15. Oh, untouched by human hand could be natural. So note, I think, is N. Planet discovered, I think, is the old trick of, in this case, it's Saturn, but we remove its covers, discovered, to give ATUR, then A, and a student, a learner, L. All right. Oh, all along the watchtower, all along the ah, yeah, not seeing. Yeah, I'm sure there are other words it could be, but all along seems so natural. All right, let me try 13 down. Perhaps Olive and Ruby, maybe, able to hold game. Ooh, perhaps Olive. If you break it there, I'm thinking olive is an example of a stone fruit. Of course, it's one of those things I just have a very hard time accepting it as a fruit. But anyway, let's say, and ruby. Ruby is a stone. Maybe, maybe able is fit, and that holds. Another old chestnut game is rugby union, RU. All right. Okay, one's brilliant with wings. Elvis and Queen on bass, for example. Well, thinking of Elvis, and I bet Mike thought of this immediately, Elvis as the king. I wanted to be a kingfisher because they are brilliant in their coloring, iridescent, and they have wings. So Queen O is ER, and she is on bass, for example, is a fish. All right, I like that. Oh, I jumped over nurse's job, get air supply. Another nice clue. And the old trick, supply is actually supply. And if you anagram get air, you get triage. All right, so it would be the, I suppose. Let's try bear advanced. I'm ready to shoot. Ooh, how about take aim? Um, I think if you bear something, like you put up with it, you take it. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to bear it. Advanced, I think from A level is A, and I'm is literally I'm then ready to shoot. Take aim. Ooh, regularly attending academic lecture. It's so long. Well, so long. Adieu. Um, so I think we're taking. Oh, this is nice. I think I was trying to make one of these clues myself, where instead of taking every second letter, I think we're taking every third letter of academic, A, D, I, and then we jump over to lecture, E and U. Very nice. All right, worry, one isn't exercising. All right, I think another cleverly hidden anagram. We're going to exercise, one isn't. And worry might be tension, I suppose. Crew devoured a little exotic sea creature. I'm thinking it's a manatee. Crew, I think a crew member might be a man. Or is it crew as a verb? I'm not sure, but man. And then devoured is ate. And then a little exotic is the first letter of exotic. All right, loveless marriage. Slow down and get off the phone. Ah, well, loveless might be telling us to take an O. Yeah, because I'm wondering about marriage being union. And on in, slow down. And then is get off the phone question mark the definition, like digital detox or on in something. Then what's slow down? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I skipped over my Welshman capturing El Salvador. That's a nice clue. Well, when you see a Welshman in a crossword, it's usually die. And he captures the letter L, which I suppose might be written as EL, and you get Salvador Dali. Very nice. Italy was first after Germany did nothing. Well, did nothing might be idled. So Italy was first. Oh, Italy is I, was first is led, but that comes after D for Deutschland for Germany. Player of golf round stood to make this kind of bread. Oh, that makes it sound like the definition is some kind of bread, which could, of course, be money, as in the surface reading. But I'm thinking it's more likely to be the bread you eat. Don't see it. Poses when taking smack on vacation. Oh dear. Poses could be sits. But on vacation, we know can mean emptying out. So smack on vacation would be SK. Oops, SK. But poses, if poses is the definition, it should end in S. And then when could be as. Yeah, I'd like it to be sits, but I'm just not seeing how that works. When taking smack on vacation. No. And then what would that do to my loveless marriage or get off the phone? Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, let me get rid of, I'm going to get rid of my on-in as well. All right, journalist on paper tried. We do have the D, so I'm wondering if the journalist is the old editor, Ed. And we have to put some paper, which could be a newspaper. And it's going to mean tried, which could be as in made an effort, or tried as in the legal system. Don't see it. All right. Oh, well, everything is done except for this southeast corner. Yeah, I was hoping as I was reading this that the definition would be player, because golf can be G from the NATO alphabet. Round could be O. Although stood, I think in a down clue might indicate a reversal. Yeah, I think it's going to be some kind of bread. So player of golf, well, that's a golfer. Oh, no, of course, player of golf. Would be Gary Player, right? Oh, and it maybe goes around a word for stood. Which could be if you stood for office, you ran for office. And that's going to give us granary bread. That's very clever. All right. Oh, a paper might be an essay, and tried, essayed. All right. All right, let me look at my throughout all along the something. Oh, well, yeah, I'm now thinking it must be Los Angeles because I didn't realize, of course, a long. All right, I'm going to use the anagram helper mainly to find out what the fodder is. So Los Angeles gives us 10 letters. Hills, that's 5. And then ants ultimately stripped. Yeah, could it be throughout LOS? I don't know what that would mean, but yeah, I don't know how I get my last 3 letters. I'm going to put in 3 X's just to see what's left over. Although, no, I think I'm going to probably break it. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to pause. I'm going to scribble down on a sheet of paper which letters from Los Angeles I'm using. All right. Yeah, so first of all, I realized I'd used up all the letters of Los Angeles except the 2 S's, and I was missing ALTH. So then I realized we have to ultimately strip all 4 words, Los Angeles, hills, ants. That made everything all right. And I've 3 letters left over, LIN. So all along the line throughout, I'm not sure what the reference is. All along the line. It sounds like a song, but I don't know what song that is. Is it like throughout a train network all along the line? Or military all along the line? I'm not quite sure how that is, or what context that means throughout, but I'm pretty sure it's right. All right. So it might be my on-in. But what's going to come between the A and the L? Another L, an I, R maybe. All right, I'm going to pause and ponder that one. I quickly thought of the word uninstall. To get an app off your phone would be to uninstall. So it is a loveless union. And then to slow down would be to stall. Yeah, I can see that. Or, oh, poses, of course, can be asks. Ah, poses the question. So when is as, and then taking smack, I think is going to give us the KS. I just don't see anything that tells us to turn it upside down. But maybe I'm misreading it. All right. Well, that was a fun solve and not as difficult as my God yesterday's poll. That was something else. All right, let me check all. Looks like everything's stayed in place. Let's take a quick look at 15 squared. All right, the blog is by Andrew. A welcome return for Fed. A couple of months absence. After yesterday's poll, I hope this will prove less controversial. No less tricky. Oh no, it was definitely less tricky. Let's see, a few I didn't quite get. Oh, to cake something as cake as a verb is to cover it. Yeah. And I think we've seen that before and I just didn't remember it. Get off phone in the sense of removing an app. Yes, it took me a moment to see that. A very clever find, anagram of, yeah, Los Angeles Hills Ends. I just don't know why throughout is all along the line. If you know, please let me know. Telepathic, it's an EP. So it's not tape, it's not LP, it's EP. In lie that, which collapses or is anagrammed, assuming both the EP and C, and then C for caught at the end. Yeah, that makes sense. And then AS when plus S. Oh, I think it takes it inside it, of course. It's A SK from smack, and then you close out the as. Yes. Let's see. I think a lot of people enjoyed this. The whole thing was superb. Oh yeah, asks is an envelope. Yes, that's right. Very plausible, readable surfaces. I definitely agree with that. My goodness, someone is very unhappy there. A relief for us after managing less than half of Paul yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, just all along the line is the only thing I don't fully understand that. Oh, and telepathic is not the same as clairvoyant. I think most people consider them to be in the same general area of extrasensory perception. So I don't have a, I know one is probably looking to the future, whereas the other is, yeah, they're different. I know, but I didn't have a problem with that. All right, well, I won't detain you any longer. So here's someone saying all along the line, sorry, I'm going to detain you longer. I'm a liar. Let's see if anyone, just that there are these phrases. All right, just one I wasn't familiar with either. All right, well, thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend.